G'day, it's Pete here and I'm back for another Daily Dose, and today we're looking at the little known technique of trying to improve your recall. So what you'll notice is lots of the top players that you talk to or things seem to know every card and then they can remember all these hands, and it seems like a rather impressive memory feat. But this is just because they've practiced it over time. It's nothing that you can't achieve. So what I recommend is trying to improve your ability to recall a bridge hand. And this is just slowly something you want to work on. So what we'll do is we'll play a hand and then basically just try and remember about as much for the hand at the end as we can. So doubled here, we'll make a little takeout double and just pass and pass. Alright, so I doubled showing a strong hand, then I doubled takeout, my partner bid 3 clubs. And here we are. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the hand and then just trying to say as much about the hand. What was their shapes? What were their points? Things like that. Now, we've talked about counting in the past and how good that is. But what I actually want to do is just like build a habit that like when you're playing like the final board of a match, or you're about to have like a couple of minute break, make sure that after, like once you've finished, just try and write down as much of the hand as you can. Like you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to count everything. You don't need to know everyone's high card points or everything like that. But what you want to do is just try and make recalling a hand part of your goal. Because if you can recall a hand, it means that you've got the right practices in place where you're counting and watching the cards and things like that. So if that's one of the things that you're actually actively trying to improve, then you'll be a lot better off. So anyway, club lead, and I will switch to a spade. So I'll just play this reasonably quickly. Okay. Alright, and I'm not sure if we get any more tricks or not. Whether we get a heart or not, that we'll see. No. Okay, so what did we do? I just played the hand quickly, and I wasn't going through all the practices that I wanted because I just wanted to show that what we're trying to do with recalling the hand. Now, I'm actively trying not to look down the bottom, but I knew that dummy had 6 spades, 4 diamonds, 2 hearts, and a singleton club. My partner had 1 club, and East had 4 spades. So they had the ace queen of spades. They also had the ace of hearts and the king queen of diamonds. I think that that's about as much as I did. I just played the hand really quickly. It wasn't giving it my all, but just showing that there's little bits that you can sort of take away. Now, with this recall thing, this habit that I want you to start doing is you don't need to be perfect, but just try and make it better and better each time you go. Now, if I was looking at the hand, let's just drag this up so that you can see what the hand was. I got 4 spades, 4 spades, 4 hearts, 2 diamonds, and 3 clubs. I didn't say all that, but I said ace queen to 4 spades, the ace of hearts, and the king queen of diamonds. So I had a decent idea of what they actually had and where they went from there. Anyway, so just a habit that we want to try and work on, where we try and get making recalling a hand a little bit more important. Don't just completely forget about it. And once you can just practice this slowly and incrementally, you'll get better at this. So whenever it's like the last board of a set and you don't need to think about the next hands for a little bit of while, just use that one as, alright, I've got a little score booklet, there'll be some paper on that. Just write down as much of the hand as you can remember. So you can say board 1, 4 spades to the ace queen, ace of hearts, king queen of diamonds, move on. And then you know that you've recalled like part of it. And then like the next time you're like, oh, they had 4 spades and 4 hearts with all that. And then eventually you'll get to a time where you can actually recall the whole hand. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's little known technique, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.